So, the Renault Kadjar was never a bad car. It had a decent design inside and out for its era. Now that the Renault Kadjar has been discontinued, Renault needs to fill in the gap. This is the new Renault Austral. This replaces the Kadjar and it uses the same technology as the Renault Megane E-Tech, which is not the best car they have ever made. Can this Renault Austral improve on the best bits of the Megane E-Tech? Let's find out. Hello everyone, welcome to Everything Cars and More. This is the #1 place to be for car news and reviews. Sit back, buckle up, let's go. So, let's start with the design. This version of the Austral is the ESPRIT Alpine Model, which is the first model to get this trim level. This is basically the sportiest version which replaces the RS line trim level. With this we get some sportier bumpers, sportier wheels and a sportier interior. Let's have a look at the front of the Renault Austral. To start with, we get this wide grille with this speckled pattern and the new Renault logo. The headlights have LED matrix technology in them, and they also have this cool LED daytime running light graphic in them, which makes this car have attitude, and it gives this car a better and more interesting look over its rivals like the Kia Sportage, Ford Kuga and Vauxhall Grandland. Lower down we get this sporty central air vent that is swept to the sides of the car, and next to this we get some air vents. We also get a sporty panel like what you used to get on RS line cars. Finally we get some side vents to aid the aerodynamics. Moving around to the side of the Austral and we get some creases above the wheel arches. We also get some more creases on the door which lead round to the rear of the car, and this makes the car look more modern. We also have some gloss black cladding around the lower section and wheel arches. This makes the car look more premium than having matte black plastic like what the cheaper crossovers have. We also get black wing mirrors and a roof, which makes this car again look sporty. Finally, on this model we get these sporty 20-inch wheels which suit this car quite well. Wheel sizes range from 17 inches to 20 inches. Personally, I would recommend going for either 19s or 20s because they're any smaller then it will get lost in the wheel arches. Moving around to the back in the Austral and we get this very modern design. To start with we get these swept back tail lights with a light bar separated by the Renault logo. This is similar to what the old Megane had, and this makes this car look sporty like the old Megane. We also get some creases on the boot which again aids the sporty look. Moving lower down on the bumper we get a mixture of gloss black and matte black plastic which gives this car an off-roader look. Let's have a look at the engine options that the Renault Austral has. So, for the Renault Austral, the engine choices are very sparse. For this model, you only have one option. This is a 1.2 litre 3-cylinder turbocharged petrol engine with an electric motor attached to it, giving this car 197 brake horsepower. This setup also uses a 1.7 kWh battery pack. With this, Renault claim that you can do about 80% of city driving on electric only, which isn't that bad. Prices start at £36,995 for the base model, which again is not that bad, but I would recommend upgrading to the ESPRIT Alpine models as they have better styling. Let's have a look and see what it is like on the inside. So, the interior of the Renault Austral is very similar to the new Megane E-Tech. We get the same steering wheel as that car, and we also have the same Android-based infotainment system which works very well. The fit and finish is also very similar to the Megane E-Tech. This means you get a nice premium cabin, and we also get this air vent that runs in front of the passenger, which I quite like. We also get this centre console that feels, again, premium. The steering wheel is an odd shape, but it is something that you can get used to, and it is better than the steering yoke that you get in Lexuses and the Teslas. The overall layout is good though, and everything is very easy to use. The seats are also very comfy, which is perfect for long journeys. For the ESPRIT Alpine models, you get these sports Alcantara seats, with an Alcantara steering wheel and some Alcantara on the dashboard as well as sports pedals. With this Alcantara sport seats, they again support you, but they are still comfy for long journeys. This does make the car overall feel quite sporty. Let's have a look at the rear seats. So, getting into the rear seats, the legroom and headroom is decent. The rear seats also slide forward to either have more room in the boot, or you can have more legroom and less boot space. You also have some air vents, some nice door materials, and as well as an armrest and USB-C ports. Let's have a look in the boot, see what that's like. So, opening the boot in the Renault Austral, you get a decent boot size. With the seats up, you get 487 litres, and with the seats down, it extends to 1,525 litres. You do get a bit of a lift though, and the rear seats don't fold fully flat, which means you will have to lift things over the ridge. This is not as good as its main rivals, which is a bit of a letdown really. So in summary then, the Renault Austral is a big step up from the Kadjar and the Megane E-Tech. It takes the best bits from the new Megane and puts it in a good looking, practical vehicle that will suit most families, and it will definitely sell well. It is also a decent price for what you are getting. Let's hope that this tech trickles down to its other models like the Clio, Captur, Agna and Zoe. If you like this video, please don't forget to like and subscribe. See you in the next video.